It's true! The Boston Bruins with Matt Duchene have won the Stanley Cup. We are the 6th worst team in the NHL, all right? So if we don't see ourselves at 6, we got ourselves 1 or 2.
The number 1 overall selection in the NHL draft belongs to
the Nashville Predators.
We did it again! We did it again! Back-to-back first overall picks! We got ourselves a dynasty! It happened for a reason! The stars aligned! The Nashville Predators missed the playoffs in year 4, but it was perfect! All right, Nashville, we are back. Man, it's time for us to head into the year 4 NHL entry draft with your Nashville Predators. And once again, the Predators have the first overall pick. I cannot believe my luck in this GM mode commentary. Last year when we got the first overall pick, we got ourselves a franchise player, Maxim Anisimov, Ukraine Wayne, and I don't think I've ever had such a player in any of my GM modes. The guy is already 88 overall with medium franchise at 18 years of age. Now, I will say that his rookie season, a little bit underwhelming. I'm still trying to figure out what kind of player this guy is. Reading your YouTube comments, talking with the Twitch fans, and yes, he is a shooter. I have picked that up. And people saying you need another passer on his line. Finding a left wing of the future is absolutely something that I have in mind, right? But this is what this whole video is. We have so many different options that we can go down. But the fact that we got another first overall pick this season, it's just so fantastic. Now, we got very lucky last year with the first overall pick, given the fact that there was a franchise player available. This year, there is no franchise player available. It's the first time in this GM mode. Year 1 was Connor Bedard. Year 2 was Mats Gustafsson, that defenseman. Year 3, Ukraine Wayne. We got year 4 right here, and Joel Lavallee. I'm trying so hard to pronounce this name, whether it's Lavallee, Lavallee. We all decided in the Twitch chat that it's Lavallee because he's American. We're not going to go Lavallee like he's French Canadian. It's Lavallee, Joel Lavallee. All right, that is his name. The American sniper. Now he's not franchise, which means that mid-90 overall probably not going to happen here. Maybe more of a John Tavares or Steven Stamkos type player. You know, high 80s, 90 overall, 91 overall if we can get him up there. But the most important thing is that he is a sniper. And given the fact that Maxim Anisimov is a playmaker, it's like peanut butter and jelly, baby. They're just going to go together. But finding that first line left wing of the future, still a priority, right? So in this video, I want to discuss with you guys the potential moves that we can make, the directions that we can go in, because my God, like I said, I rarely get this opportunity to draft first overall, and when you get that lottery win, all the options become available for your team. Like, for example, the both ends of the spectrum. Try to win a Stanley Cup or try to completely rebuild and retool. With these new young prospects on this team, and not just Anisimov, not just Lavallee, but like, you know, Kemmel and Bales and all those young defensive prospects that we have that are top 4, you know, who else just, hang on, in the system. There it is. Draper, Chara, Rodin, Ramsey, Yarventi, right? Why not add to this prospect pool by completely blowing up the roster and trading away everyone who's too old to be here in 5 years? So get rid of Victor Hedman for a young prospect. Get rid of Forsberg for a young prospect, right? Get rid of Tolvanen and Tomasino for younger players. Get rid of Juuse, Saros. You could absolutely do that and target your dynasty 3, 4, 5 years from now to begin. You would suffer the next 2, 3 years, but hell, we might get another first overall pick, right? Might not be a bad idea. But the other end of the spectrum, we also have another Stanley Cup window that has just opened up. How? Well, we keep on having the first overall pick each year, which means we're adding stud players to our roster for absolutely nothing. I mean, in free agency, you can add a player to your team, but you have to pay for them, right? So you need the cap space. We have cap space, and we're adding players who come in on minor league contracts. We don't have to give Maxim Anisimov a contract. We're still in the 25-26 season, so this is year 4. We have him for next year and the year after that. And he's already an 88 overall player. So I could go out in free agency this year and sign some veterans to 2-year contracts. I could extend Hedman to a 1-year deal. And basically, we could try to win a Stanley Cup in the next 2 years. And if it doesn't work out, fine. Let the veterans walk away. And then you go into the future with Anisimov, with Lavallee, with anyone else that, or Lavallee. Damn it. I can't get it right. All right, so there's a lot that we can do here. We can try to win a Stanley Cup, or we can blow it all up. I don't like the idea of blowing it all up. I like the idea of having competitive seasons with these young players, especially Anisimov. However, there are 2 players that I think are expendable at this year's drafts, and I would like to make a gigantic trade. All right, we're going to get to that. First up, Juuse Saros. Now, we've always had goaltender issues in the past. Paying goaltenders has never been something that I like to do. I'm always a guy who gets teams that score goals. I can never get good goaltender stats. And why am I paying $7 million for a 22, 25, and 3 season, 906 save percentage, 2.88 goals against average? That's just not that good. Now, he still has, 5 years left, which means 4 years left because we haven't ended this season completely just yet. So he's got 4 more years after this, but 31 years of age. I think it's time that we move on from Juuse Saros, because Askarov played his first year in the NHL this season. I got him 35 games played. Not a good save percentage, but given the fact that I'm only paying him 1.2, not 7. Just 7 million. I think that Askarov, even if he only grows to like 83, 84, a good season, the way I know that goaltender stats work, you can jump him up to 87, 88, 89, 90, depending on the kind of year that he's going to have, right? So I think that's our first asset that is available, Juuse Saros. And that's going to free up some more cap space, again, that we can add in free agency, right? When I look at our defensive core, Hedman's going to stay. Fabro is good depth, but Fleury, Timmins, Norlinder wasn't bad because he's top 4 and he had good chemistry. Ty Smith was good. Ty Smith actually put together the kind of season that I was hoping that he can put together. A lot of assists, helping out the goal scorers. Only 5 power play points, though. Not great right there. But definitely somebody that can help out our blue line. I got like 4 blue liners, but other than that, I would need to add to it with free agency, right? So we would need to get 2 blue liners if we're going to try to be competitive. And in the system, all we got are these depth guys like medium top 4, Burke, Bruce, Rodin, Yablonski. We also have Hickey, but no one who's really changing the dynamic of our blue line. Like, these guys are guys who come in and fill the holes. I need to go out there and acquire a big-time defenseman. And when I look at my forward core, well, we're getting to a point where we have way too many forwards, right? I have, what is it now? Forsberg, Anisimov, McTavish. There's your first line. Tolvanen, Tomasino, Kemmel. There's your second line. And then what? Where's Lavallee play? Third line? Do we want to play Lavallee on the first line with Anisimov and Forsberg right away to get him playing? Well, that means that Kemmel or Tolvanen or Tomasino got to play on the third line. So what I see here is 7 forwards that all belong on the top 6. That's one too many. Why not flip one of these forwards along with Juuse Saros, see if we can pick up, I don't know, a defensive prospect or a top 5 pick. Yes, I said it. We already have the first overall pick, but I would like to find a top 5 pick for one specific reason. There are 2 players, 2 playmakers, Morgan Fontinos and Gavin McKenna, that are both playmakers and they have X factors. Now, I'm thinking of the future. We want to find that first line left wing that can get the right X factors with Anisimov and Lavallee so that we have a +5 on that line, and I want to do it right away. It's not going to be Tomasino. It's not going to be Kemmel. It's not going to be Tolvanen. It's not going to be McTavish. None of these guys have X factors. And I was reading your comments. You guys were pointing out that chemistry, Lavallee has the same chemistry as Anisimov. Chemistry, it does matter, but X factors can make sure that any player can get a +5 on any line, all right? Lavallee and Anisimov, I need to find another left wing with tape to tape. That's basically going to give me +5 on that first line, all right? Anisimov has, what is it? I'll just show you guys. Look at the visual on the screen so we're not confused. When you look at Anisimov's X factors, right? He's got ankle breaker, which is a skating one, but send it, which is a passing one, and tape to tape, and shock and awe. So he's got passing X factors and shooting X factors. The guy that we're going to draft first overall, Joel Lavallee, Keep on having to think about his name. All of his X Factors are basically shooting X Factors. So he is going to be helped by Anisimov, but he's not helping Anisimov, right? He's not feeding the puck over to Anisimov to help out his shooting. So our left winger would need to have tape to tape to not only help out Lavallee, but also Anisimov, and I'm pretty sure that would be enough to get you your +5, right? So I already did a lot of pre-scouting here, ladies and gentlemen. I was trying to find a potential player that I could trade for right now that has that tape-to-tape X factor to help us out. So I want to show you guys exactly what I found here. I'm going to search by forwards, I'm going to put on superstar ability, tape to tape, and I'm going to lower the maximum age down to 24. If we're going to trade for a player, I'd like him to have at least, like 8 years in him to play alongside of Anisimov. And look at this, Maxim Anisimov at the top as the best player. That's real good with trade value anyways. Juraj Slafkovsky actually grew to a medium franchise player, so there you go, Montreal fans. Your first overall pick, developing quite well in the NHL. That would be the perfect player. Absolutely perfect to go alongside of Joel Lavallee and Anisimov. The only problem is, look at that trade value right now, right? There's no way in hell we're going to be able to make a trade for him. Shane Wright is a center, so is Joel. And then you got two guys, Chelios and Fontaine, right? Now, Scott Chelios, he's a two-way forward, and he's a right wing. I wouldn't mind trading for this guy, but the New York Islanders are not a good team. He just had his rookie year. Why would they trade him away? And also, Rene Fontaine, a left-wing playmaker. He doesn't have a gold X factor, but he's still got that silver in there, so I'd imagine it's still going to get on the +5. The gold and silver only affect gameplay. They're not going to affect actual chemistry for your lines, right? So Rene Fontaine would be a good one, but again, Minnesota, they just drafted him. He had a good season in his rookie year. Why would they trade him away? And then the rest of the guys, Clark Caswell, 76 overall, but he's already 20 years of age. He might be a guy that kind of caps off at 82, 83, 84, 85. I'm looking for a 90 plus overall with +5 on that first line with Lavallee, and Anisimov, right? But look at this. We also have Cameron Ramsey, and this is the guy that we drafted, a two-way forward with tape to tape. Now, I've already gone in the preseason of last year and tested out the lines, and Ramsey with Yarventi and Anisimov on the first line do get us a +5. So this is how I know. All we need is our left wing to have tape to tape, and we will have a +5 on that line. So other than Fontaine and Chelios, there's really nothing available, and I can't really trade for those guys, to be fair. And if I go to zone ability, which is the gold version of the X Factor, and I go tape to tape, there's one guy who was drafted 2nd overall in the year that Matt Gustafsson went 1st overall. So this was technically the best forward drafted in that draft by the Ottawa Senators, Shane Bendahan. His X factors are great. He's got shock and awe in there as well. So Anisimov could be passing it over to this guy. He could shoot it as well. There's a lot of good combinations going on there. The only thing I don't like about Shane Bendahan is, look at this. He played in the AHL. Time on ice, 19 minutes, right? He's on the power play. So he's getting first line ice time, 5v5. He's getting first line power play time. And in 72 games played, he shot the puck 69 times. Now, I saw some comments saying, Johnny, you need a playmaker alongside of Anisimov because he shoots the puck. This is too much of a playmaker, all right? I do want a guy who can shoot the puck as well. I'm looking for a left winger who can get you 25 goals and then like 40, 50 assists. You go up from there. You scale up the assists from there. I'm not looking for a guy who's going to score less than 10 goals a game and give me 50 assists. No. We're not looking for that, all right? I don't necessarily want another only sniper. I want a playmaker, but I want a playmaker who shoots the puck a lot more than this, all right? Rene Fontaine was a perfect example. This guy, his pass and shoot slider that you can't see in this game is way off. So realistically, we can't make any big trades. Those players are already established on their teams. And that brings us back to the draft class. This is why I pointed out these two left-wing playmakers, Fontinos and Gavin McKenna. All right, now apparently Gavin McKenna is a real player. My Twitch chat was telling me. I have no clue. We were trying to figure out which one of these two guys would be better to select, right? Now, we'll go over the pros and cons. Morgan Fontinos, the first thing is that he's higher up than McKenna. Typically, the higher up players are better overall, especially if they play the same position. But if you remember last year, Anisimov and Fontaine, they were the exact same overall at 1 and 2, right? So it's not always the case. 45 goals, 46 assists. So this is what I'm talking about. A playmaker who can also shoot the puck. All right. He lacks size and reach. I guess he's 5'9", 174. He's 17 years of age, though, so nice and young. Offensive creativity, so that's offensive awareness, I believe. Playmaking ability, that's passing. And then magic hands, all right? So he's got the offensive awareness, he's got the passing rating, and he's got good deking. Similar style, Patrick Kane. Patrick Kane can score some goals. He's already NHL ready, and look at the scheme fit for all those who are saying that Anisimov and Lavallee have the dump and balanced energy block. This guy's pretty similar as well, right? The only thing that scares me is the X factor. We don't know if he has the X factor. But given the fact that I'm a veteran in this, I know how the draft works. Usually the top crop of players are all like medium elite with X factors until it drops off. And all these guys, medium elite X factor, medium elite X factor, medium elite X factor. McKenna, we go into him. He's a medium elite X factor as well. He's got it. Myers, he's a medium. I don't know if he's medium elite, but he's got the gold X factor. And then the champion. So I'm thinking that all the top 7 players here are medium elite with a gold X factor, all right? Now, I was talking with the Twitch chat, well, who should we go after? Morgan Fontinos or Gavin McKenna? Take a look at Gavin McKenna's stats. Definitely more of a passer. 37 goals, though, so he can still score some goals. No weaknesses. The only weakness the other guy has was being too small, but I don't know if size is going to be affected in the simulation. But I don't like his strengths. His strengths are skating, magic hands, and elite speed. Remember we talked about Dangler and playmaker before, and how danglers are still listed as playmakers? I think this guy's more of a dangler, which means that he wants the puck on his stick, but we already have a Anisimov for that. I want more of a shooter. His similar style is Guy Lafleur. He's also NHL ready. His scheme fit is more of an offensive coach, and we know that he's got tape to tape and send it, right? So out of the two, McKenna gives us a little bit more of a guarantee, but Fontinos is younger and he's higher up. I would go with Fontinos. But we have to see if that trade can go through, first of all. We have to see if we can actually make it happen. And on top of that, hang on a second. Let me show you guys some more things here. Draft board. Draft board. Projected picks. All right, so we have the Nashville Predators first overall pick. We are the Nashville Predators. We also have the Edmonton Oilers pick at 14, the Boston Bruins pick at 32, and then we have a handful of seconds and thirds as well. So what can we get at 14 and 32? So I'll show you guys this, the draft class, right? McKenna can play center. I don't need a guy who can play center. I need a left wing. So the fact that McKenna can play center, I don't really care about that. I'm looking for a guy who could be the left wing playmaker of the future. He's not even going to play on the first line of year number 1, right? This guy's probably going to be on the third line, and we'll find like 2 forwards to play with him on that third line. But 14, let's go down here, 14. So you got this guy, Pasi Eskalainen. He's got truculence, so you got a right-handed defenseman, but I had my eyes on this guy, Elliott Metropolit. Look at this, offensive defenseman, which is what we need. It's only uncovered 2, but given the fact that he has 37 assists, 8 goals, and 6'2", maybe a 2-way forward. I don't know. Weaknesses, none. Strengths, pro release, a similar style, Justin Falk. ETA for the NHL is in 2 years, and look at that, gold X factor, make it snappy. Now we don't know if he's got the old gold X factor, but anyone who's got a gold will typically at least have a silver. So I'm loving that defenseman that I might be able to get at 14. I might even want to trade up to like 13 or 12 just to guarantee that I get him. And then there was also this that I forgot to show you guys. Look at this guy that we scouted. Jacob Plekanec, a goaltender, 6'3", 19 years of age. He's supposed to go 96th overall. He's got medium elite, but watch this, watch this, watch this. Bang! Where the hell did this come from? This guy going in the 3rd round, and look at all these X factors that this goaltender has. Medium elite with tip jar, last stand, X-ray, contortionist, dialed in, and post to post. Look at this, YouTube. I haven't even shown my Twitch chat yet. They're going crazy. So I got to get this guy, right? That's an absolute green light, right? I got to get that guy. I can't mess around. Get him in the 2nd round. Like, fuck it. He's supposed to be going 90-something overall. I'll get him in the 2nd round, man. You can trade Saros for sure now. Son of Thomas Plekanec. Holy crap. So I'm getting excited about this draft right here, ladies and gentlemen. Plekanec, Lavallee, and Fontinos or McKenna, or even and Metropolit down there. Another I could be bringing in an offensive defenseman, a goaltender, a left wing playmaker, and a first line sniper, all in this year's NHL entry draft. All right. While at the same time, still trying to remain competitive for the next year. So I showed you guys both ends of the spectrum here, how we can go just full-on rebuilds, or we can try to win the Stanley Cup. I think we can meet in the middle somewhere, all right? So, I think I've shown you guys everything. Is that everything, Twitch? Have we gone over everything? Hang on, I'm just thinking in my head here. I'm going to go for some H2O as well while these guys answer. Hang on a sec. Very nice. Look at Bales. Oh, yeah. Okay. And I can show you guys, before we actually start the NHL entry draft, which players of ours actually grew. So, Askarov is up to an 82 overall. I'm hoping that he grows to at least mid-80s. Defenseman, no growth right there in the system. No growth right there. Right wingers, Anisimov is up to an 88. Tomasino, 88. Kemmel stayed at 84, ladies and gentlemen. Might be time for Kemmel to go. Left wingers, Forsberg, Tolvanen stayed at 88, and this guy, Israel Bales. Look at this. Very interesting. 94 offensive awareness, 91 defensive awareness. This guy's stats are all over the place. He doesn't have good hands. He's got decent wheels. He can kind of throw the body check. He doesn't have a good shot, but he's like a smart player or something, right? He's a smart player, but he has grown. So that's another sniper that you have on this team, and that's why I'm thinking like Tolvanen or Kemmel need to be traded, because we have just too many snipers on this team. We're bringing in Lavallee. We have what's his name? Tolvanen. We have Kemmel, and then we have Yarventi and Bales. I mean, it's like 6 snipers on the team. We can definitely move on from one of them. All right, so yeah. That's pretty much it, ladies and gentlemen. Let us start our NHL entry draft. Right now, the Twitch scouts are spamming something at me. You already have 2 guys who shoot a lot. I don't see the problem with having a heavy passer on the team. If anything, it might optimize the other 2. You're right, but the thing about Anisimov and his shooting, he's a volume shooter, but there's no guarantee that his shooting category goes up. Look at his shooting category. It's high 80s. Now, if there were mid 90s, if his slap shot accuracy and power were all 95, I'd love to get it up there. But I also want to put him on a line where he can get more assists than goals. Yes, he shoots the puck a lot, but I got to surround him with some goal scorers, all right? McTavish wasn't the guy last year. We only had a +2, and he also started the year as an 83 overall. So I hear what you guys are saying on the shot totals, but I don't want a pass-only left wing. I want a guy who can have a 20-25 goal season. I do. Because I feel like Anisimov is a McKinnon type. He can have a 50-goal season, but he's going to have seasons where he gets more assists than goals because he's a playmaker, and that passing category, look at the passing, 98, right? I want to find some shooters alongside of this guy. I don't want to get a only playmaking left wing. I don't want to do that, all right? So, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, let us, for the second year in a row, enter the NHL entry draft with the first overall selection. Woo-hoo-hoo! I love this feeling. The potential, the possibilities are endless right here, right at this moment. Hell, we've already had 1 year with Anisimov, and I saw some people saying, oh, he's a bust. Oh, those numbers aren't good. Oh, he's not Wayne Gretzky. Oh, he's not Connor McDavid, right? Potential before a player has even played, it's like that's when it's at the absolute highest. The second a player plays, the expectations get put in. So I'm gonna call a timeout a bunch. Oh, we're calling timeouts. I want to enjoy this. 17 minutes. John's gonna milk it. You damn right, Tuckett. You damn right. All right. So the first thing we want to do before we make the trade, we want to see if we can move up into the top 5, right? So, yeah, unfortunately. So the best pick that I could trade for would be the New York Rangers. I can move from 14 to 13, just so I guarantee myself that Metropolit player. I could also acquire the 15th overall pick. All right, so let's see what we can do. The Montreal Canadiens, they have the 2nd overall pick. Now, Juraj Slavkovsky would be nice. They are a conservative buyer. All right, they're a conservative buyer. Do they want, let me just see. Do they want Saros? They don't want Saros, so that's already a big no-no. All right, so we're not going to get the Montreal Canadiens. And plus, if we got the 2nd overall pick, I think I might want to take one of those defensemen anyways, given our defensive core, right? Next up, the San Jose Sharks, a conservative seller. So they're selling their team. They're not going to be looking to trade for Saros. And no, that's not going to work out either. 3rd overall pick, no. The Philadelphia Flyers, what do we got here? Those teams don't want to move the pick, but it's not realistic. Hey, listen, if I make a trade that really benefits them, I don't care. I will make the trade. The Philadelphia Flyers are a full-on seller. That would be impossible to make a trade. I need like the Montreal Canadiens, the conservative buyer, to pop up. Or even buyer, but yeah, if it was a buyer, it would show up like the New York Rangers right here, where they're like, watch, if I click on the New York Rangers, it should say buyer for them, right? Yeah, they're a buyer, which is why they're willing to give up their first. So you didn't work. Got 2 more chances here. The Chicago Blackhawks, our rival. Ooh, conservative buyer from the Chicago Blackhawks. All right, hang on a second, because it was also the 6th overall pick, and if I just take whoever's left over, I wouldn't mind that. And the Carolina Hurricanes are a conservative seller. So the only 2 teams that are looking to buy a little bit here are the Habs and the Chicago Blackhawks. Now, we have a rivalry going here with the Chicago Blackhawks. We know about their team. They beat us in the first round already. They drafted, what was it, Michael Renz? Let's take a look at their roster, actually. Chicago. What do they got? Conservative buyer. So they got Michael Renz, who was drafted, what was it, 2nd overall, 3rd overall? 2nd overall in the Connor Bedard draft. He went 2nd overall. Let's see, has he regressed at all? 54 points. Damn, 43 points, minus 35. How are you still a freaking conservative buyer? What do they have on this team that makes them a buyer? Hang on a second. They're forward core. So Renz is their best. They got Connor Brown. Oh, they're locked in long term. Well, not even long term, but yeah, they're looking like they're trying to make it. Connor Brown, Bertuzzi, Arvidsson, Tavares, Radish, Kurashev, and Jonathan Marchessault. And then they can start up. What do they got forward core for prospects? They only have Renz. What about their blue line? This is their strength. Okay. So they have Mats Gustafsson that they drafted 1st overall the year after Michael Renz. They have Gustav Kovalev. He went 6th overall in the Connor Bedard draft. So they had 2 and 6 year number 1. And then they have Korchinski, who was drafted 7th overall in 2022. So they have 3 defensive prospects, only 1 forward prospect. In their goaltender situation, they have no goalies. Do they want Saros? Okay, so let me throw Saros into this deal right here. They want Juuse Saros. Now, I know what I'm already setting myself up for. Trading a goaltender to a divisional rival. It's not going to be good in the next few years if we meet them in the playoffs, right? But here we're on to something. They are a conservative buyer. They want him. Now, I straight up want that 5th overall pick. Straight up. Now, Saros for the 5th overall pick, I don't see that happening. Why would they want to do that? That's a little bit too much. That's a team that's buying. That's not a conservative buyer. So I'm in agreement with you guys, right? I'm in agreement with you guys. All right, so who do you guys want? Goalies matching the block. I've already given you Saros. Who do you guys want? Anisimov trade value is so nice, man. How about Anisimov straight up for Gustafsson? How about we start moving some 1st overall picks around here, ladies and oh man, the Twitch fans are not gonna like that. They're not gonna like that whatsoever. I'm just messing with you guys. Just messing with you. Relax. So Anisimov, McTavish, I like McTavish. I like the second line of McTavish, Tomasino, and either Kemmel or Tolvanen. And right now, Tolvanen is better. Tomasino, Tolvanen, Draper, I still want to give a shot to. My 4th line this year is going to be Ramsey, Draper, and Järventie. We're going to bring these guys up and give them a chance to play. Kemmel, Chara, I could part ways with, but Chara is not really established just yet. He has a little bit of trade value. I mean, you could go like Israel Bales. You're getting something there, so they're getting a forward back. That 5th overall pick. What do you guys think? I'm trying to think this through here. Hang on one second. All right, sorry about that. Just had to take a quick drink of water. So I'm looking at the Twitch scouts right now, and they're saying to throw in Kemmel. So what, like Saros and Kemmel? All right, so you're getting that. That's certainly, Kemmel in this universe has got some very good value to him. He won the Calder 2 years ago. He had a drop back season this year, but that's because we got the 1st overall pick and he just got overshadowed, right? Now that's a little bit much for that 5th overall, but I like what you guys are saying because we have 7 forwards and that's way too many. What about they had? Okay, what about this? They had only 1 forward prospect, Renz. So basically, let's send Kemmel over to be Renz's line mate of the future. But what about one of their defensive prospects? I can't get Gustafsson. Korchinski. What about Kovalev? Now we're on to something. Now we're on to something. So I'm leaving them with their two best defensive prospects, Gustafsson and Korchinski, an offensive defenseman and their franchise guy. And they're going to take their next best prospect and they're going to flip it into a forward prospect. And I would say that Kemmel and Kovalev are pretty, like, that's a pretty straightforward, even trade. Kovalev's got X factors, and he is 21 with medium elite at 81 overall. Kemmel is 84 overall, 1 year older, so 1 year more of development. No X factors, but he is a forward, and they don't have any forward picks right now, right? Or forward prospects. So Kemmel and Kovalev a little bit even. Saros in the fifth still not. I would need to give them more still. Check the time. Yeah, I see 10 and a half minutes. I'm good. I would need to give them more stuff. You know what? I know what I'm going to do. Oh, you guys aren't going to like me. The Israel Bale fans are not going to like me here. But like I said, we already have so many snipers on this team. I can give them another young forward prospect to help out. Oh, for fuck's sake. No, not Bales. Don't you dare. Hear me out, boys. Hear me out. When it comes to forwards and snipers on this team, we're drafting a first liner in Lavallee, right? Our second line still has an 88 overall sniper, Tolvanen. And we have Järventie, who's going to be coming up to the third or fourth line this year. That's 3 snipers on the team. Where the hell does Israel Bales fit in? I want Järventie over Bales. Now, I like that. I got to make sure that I give them something real good for this. So, Chicago would have more than 45 skaters on the team. All right, let me just, do they have anyone with 1 year left? There you go. Gaudio. Boom. Boom. All right, so Kemmel, yeah, but Bales, what did Bales do in the AHL this year? Only 38 points. I mean, he's something. But he's not, he can't be considered like a... So, the way I'm looking at this trade right now, Kemmel for Kovalev straight up. Do you think Saros and Bales for the 5th overall pick is a fair trade? I don't think it is. I think I'm fleecing them. I think Saros and Bales for the 5th overall pick is a bit of a fleece. Yeah, I have to add more to it. What else do you want? I'm not giving up them. No, they don't want any. I'll give them a second. What other skaters do they want? I have to give them more. I have to. Chara, Ramsey, Järventie, Bales, Klimchuk, Lutz. 22 years of age, not drafted by us. I got him in free agency, right? Let's see. Milwaukee. 47 points in 72 games played. That's not bad. You know, as a center, he doesn't have very good face-off rating. I don't like that. And he's 22 years of age. And I already have Draper and Ramsey as my two-way forward depth. Lutz is the guy. So you're getting 3 forward prospects. One guy who won the Rookie of the Year, Bales and Lutz, and a starting goaltender for the next 4 years. You're giving me your worst defensive prospect and a top 5 pick, a player that you don't even know, who you haven't even drafted just yet. This is getting fair now. Ladies and gentlemen. All right, so I'll put him there. Boom. That's the trade. That's the trade. What do you guys think on Twitch? So again, for anyone on YouTube, Kemmel and Kovalev straight up, and then a veteran goaltender and 2 young prospects that aren't exactly A-plus prospects for an A-plus prospect or an A-minus prospect at 5th. Green light for all you guys on YouTube. They are giving me the green light. You're fleecing. I don't think I'm fleecing here. Too much? All right. And anytime I see the Twitch fans kind of contradicting one another, you're fleecing them, you're giving up too much. That's good. That means that we have a good trade. All right. So again, Kemmel for Kovalev, Saros, Bales, and Lutz for the 5th overall pick. I like it. I'm going to try it. Will it go through? Ooh. The Chicago Blackhawks are totally unwilling to part ways with what you've requested from us. So unless you're willing to give us something spectacular, don't waste our time. Ooh. It's true. Maybe Bales and Lutz fill the same role. All right. Well, they did want the second. So I'll give them my worst second, the 49th overall pick. So now you're still getting a draft pick back. It's like 44 draft picks further back, and you're getting some. That's a fair trade. I don't care what anyone says. If it doesn't work, then it doesn't work, but that's a fair trade. I am not fleecing them. They are getting what they want. They're a conservative buyer. They're getting their starting goaltender. They're getting their sniper for Rennes, and then they're getting some depth pieces right there. I like that. Will it go through? Whoa! Trade accepted. Joakim Kemmel is no longer a member of the Nashville Predators, ladies and gentlemen. Huge trade. Huge trade right there. Oh, man, am I going to end up regretting that one. So we got the first overall. Let me see their forward core now. There is Kemmel. Kemmel is already their 5th best forward and the best bet to go into the future with Michael Renz. Their blue line still looks good with Gustafsson and Korchinski, and now in the net, they got themselves Juuse Saros. So the rivalry between Nashville and Chicago only gets bigger with teams flipping their players to one another. Oh my God. And what did we get back? We didn't lose any sniper. Look at our salary cap available right now. So I got Askarov as our starting goalie next season. We're playing, next year. We want to try to win a Stanley Cup, but ultimately the best chance to win the Cup is going to come in that 3rd year because we're still playing a lot of young players in year number 5, is it? Yeah, next year is year number 5. Got to acquire some blue liners on the in free agency, but look at Kovalev now. Look at Kovalev, ladies and gentlemen. You guys said I needed to add to my rookie defensive pool. Boom, Kovalev. And defensive defenseman, even if he caps out at like 83, 84, that's about where Kemmel was going to cap out as well, I feel like. And he's got some X factors, so that's going to help out our penalty kill. And it might even help out 5v5, giving him a +2, +3 chemistry, right? That's not bad. That's not bad. And then the forward core, we still have, look at this, we still have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and we're about to draft our 6th right here, right now, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, big pick. Let's do it. Let's do it. Oh, it's a beautiful day here in Nashville as GM Superbman takes to the stage, the same place 2 years in a row. With the first overall pick, the Nashville Predators select from the U.S. East, Joel Lavallee, baby. Welcome to Nashville. Bang, 83 overall. Woohoo! Medium sniper, 83 overall, so the same as Anisimov from last season. Ooh, let me take a look at these individual stats here. Damn, look at his shot already. His shot already is in the mid-90s. Offensive awareness, got to get better. That will. His hands are a little bit weak. Face-offs is already 79, so that's good. So he can already handle taking face-offs. The defensive category is good. He's already got some good speed on him, and he's not a bad body checker. He's a well-rounded sniper. He is a very well-rounded sniper. What I want to see from this guy, I want to see his offensive awareness get above 90, and I'd love to see all those shooting categories get to 96, 97, 98, 99. I don't know if he'll get that high, though. He's not medium franchise. He's medium elite, but that's a beautiful pickup right there. And that's what I mean about Joakim Kemmel. I don't need another 84 overall sniper. I just drafted an 83 overall first overall pick who's a sniper, right? Kemmel, he's gone, boys. So I'm sorry, Joakim Kemmel, but I gave him a chance to get first line ice time with Michael Renz. All right? Check the X factors. I didn't check the X factors. There you go. 1T, all alone, skilled up, make it snappy, and snipe. This guy is a give me the puck and I'm going to shoot it. He's not passing the puck to anybody, man. He's great on breakaways. He's great at lacrosse moves, and he's got a great shot. That's hilarious. All right, so, and also the second part of that, we have the 5th overall pick, and we can get that guy that might be the first-line left wing of the future. All right, remember, tape-to-tape left winger. I think that'll give us that +5. So, let's see what the other teams select here. The Montreal Canadiens with the 2nd overall pick. What do they get? They get Huertanen, the defensive defenseman. Yeah, all defensive X factors. Solid pickup for the Montreal Canadiens. It always kind of feels a little bittersweet when you draft a guy like this because you want a sniper, you want a franchise piece, you want a power forward, right? Someone who can score goals. But I guarantee you when your team is starting to win and this guy is 88 overall, +5 on the penalty kill, you'll be appreciating that draft pick there, Montreal. Nice job. San Jose Sharks drafting at number 3, and they get Kaltonen. All right, so we were talking about maybe taking this guy first overall, but I'm glad who we went with. He is 79 overall, 17 years of age, so he is already maybe a year or two. Probably, yeah, how old is he? Maybe 1 year behind in development to Joel Lavallee. Taking a look at his numbers, everything looks good. Yeah, Lavallee was definitely the better player, and his X factors are kind of the same. Next up, the Philadelphia Flyers. Now, if they take one of the playmakers, I might want to take that defenseman. Let's see. No, they took the defenseman. Culp, 78 overall, defensive defenseman, medium elites, and yeah, silver X factors in there. So we're still in the X factors, but I don't care about silver or gold. I'm fine with that. Remember, gold and silver only, the only difference is gameplay. It's not actually chemistry. All right, so we got ourselves the 5th overall pick, and we can choose 2 guys to go with. Make the pick. All right, so hang on a second. Let me just call another timeout just in case here, because I do want to go over this again. All right, so if I'm the general manager and I got to select which one of these 2 guys do I go with. So I like Fontinos right away just because he's higher up, right? The same way the other 2 guys, let me show you. The other 2 guys, both forwards were the exact same. The guy who was higher up was the better overall. Both defensemen were the exact same. The guy who was higher up was the higher overall, all right? So when I'm looking at these 2 guys, make pick, it would stand to make sense that Fontinos, he's probably like 1 point better, 2 points better than McKenna, just because he's higher up, and they're the exact same playmaker, right? Fontinos... Again, a Patrick Kane type, and he's going to score more goals. He's going to take more shots. McKenna, 37 goals, so he still takes shots. I don't like his strengths, though, because he looks like more like a dangler. Guy Lafleur, NHL ready. That's good, and we know he's got gold X factors. I don't know. I don't know. Like, McKenna looks good, but if Fontinos is better, I'm going to be pissed I took McKenna. Twitch fans, what are you saying? McKenna, 2 Bs? They might just be yeah, you're right. Like, we're trying to find someone who's got a +5 on the first line of the future. These 2 guys might have the +5, but they might not grow in 3 or 4 years, then we trade them away. Like, I don't know. I'm taking a shot here. McKenna is much more of a multi-use player. Multi-use. How do you say, what do you mean by multi-use? Because he can play the center position? I don't care about the center position. I don't care about that. I don't care about position. This trade, guys, this trade is about finding the first line left wing for Lavallee and for Anisimov. I don't care about anything else, all right? Don't take McKenna. Do a poll, John. All right, I'm looking at the poll right now. Man, McKenna. Everyone is saying McKenna. The Twitch fans have been good in the past as well. McKenna, tape to tape. Your scouts are saying McKenna is the 6th. I know. I do like McKenna. I love the idea. I don't like his strengths. Okay, I'll put it into words for you guys. I don't like his strengths. I like Fontinos' strengths. I like Patrick Kane over Guy Lafleur. I like his scheme fit better. I like McKenna's X factors. And I like everything I like about Fontinos except for the X factors. He's higher up in the draft. He's younger. He's got better strengths. He's like Patrick Kane. I'm going with Fontinos, guys. I'm just talking myself into it. The only thing I like about McKenna is the fact that I know he's got X factors, but we're still in the top crop of players. All these guys have X factors. These 3 guys are going to have X factors. All right. Twitch, I hear you. This is not a democracy. This is a dictatorship, and I am the biggest dick. I'm going to swing my big dick right here, and I'm going to take Morgan Fontinos. Yeah, I'm doing it. All right, the Nashville Predators at number 5 select from the Halifax Mooseheads, Morgan Fontinos. I don't know how to pronounce his name. Bang! There it is. 81 overall left wing playmaker. All right, 81 overall. I like that. He has X factors. I like that. He does not have a gold X factor. Now, I see what you guys are saying, but remember, gold and silver don't matter for chemistry. Gold and silver matter for gameplay. So if you have control of him, then that matters. Let me see some of these individual stats here. Mid-80s everywhere. He's a good skater. He's got some bodies in there. It's like mid-80s everywhere. His most valuable commodity or asset or attribute is his skating. So maybe a little bit more of a dangler. Let's see. All alone, third eye. And so he's got 2 passing X factors right there. 2. That's huge. Spinorama and all alone. So he can get in on the breakaway as well. So an 81 overall and an 83 overall. Oh, yes, sir. All right, now. Oh, man. Let's see. McKenna. Let's see. 70s. I knew it. I fucking knew it, man. You never take the guy second. In this game, they're always going to be overall. He's like a year better in development, right? Oh, yes. All right, so he's got the gold tape to tape. Let's see his individual stats here. Much faster. Look at that. Look at his skating. He's already in the 90 overall. Look at that. Whoa! Look at this. Look at his shot. His shot is the weirdest shot I've ever seen in my life. He's got the power, but his accuracy is fucking horrible. No, I'm so glad. Fontinos said mid-80s and everything. And he doesn't have any body check. This guy, he's a dangler. I'm telling you, he's a dangler. McKenna is a dangler, ladies and gentlemen. Puck on a string, all alone. He's a dangler. I'm so happy. The only thing McKenna had over Fontinos was that gold. But I've played this game so much. You never go with the guy who's second unless they're different player types and different positions. The same player type, same position, you take the guy ahead. Always. Always. All right? Unless you're in the mid-draft where all of a sudden it's broken up. But if you're still in that first group of X-Factors, medium elites, you take the best players, man. Twitch Scouts, I'm sorry I had to disagree with you right there, but I'm happy with my decision, all right? But don't worry, I still recognize your value. You guys helped us out with Chara the other year, and we might get some good draft picks here, some like good late ones. All right, so, okay, so next up, I want to move up to, I want to move up to this. I want to move up. Actually, you know what? Okay. You know what? We can actually make some trades here. Hang on a second. All right, so the goalie situation. Askarov. Yeah, defenseman. Okay. So, all of our defensive prospects, I want to have a really good season with the AHL this year, but we have so many of these defensive prospects, I don't even think that we need to bring them in. So I want to hold on to Hickey, because Hickey has that thunderclap, and that can help out with the power play and the chemistry and the +5, right? But when I look at the rest of the guys, like Burke, this is an offensive defenseman that we drafted in the 3rd round, but he's got no X factors. And if we're bringing in Metropolit right now, like, I'm thinking, like, I could part ways with you. Whoa. No, I didn't. For God's sakes, Kate. I can part ways with... What? Just... Sorting by overall. Sorry, I'm all over the place right now, ladies and gentlemen. Burke, I didn't see too much because he doesn't have any of the X factors. Bruce, he's got 3 X factors. Want to hold on to him. Rodin, another offensive defenseman, no X factors. And Yablonski, another offensive defenseman with X factors. So I want to hold on to Yablonski, Bruce, and Hickey. The Dallas Stars draft Myers, 7th overall. There you go. So the medium elites are gone, but he still had some X factors in there. Offensive defenseman, 75 overall, not too shabby. So let me just find trade here. Because I want to have a really good AHL season, which means I can't just play like 6 young players down there, like 4 offensive defensemen. Yablonski, Bruce, and Hickey. So that means that Burke and Rodin are gone. Do you guys think this Rodin guy is going to be anything special? Low elite, 69 overall at 21 years of age. You guys think he's going to be anything? I don't. I don't think he's going to be much. I think we should flip him right now for like a 3rd or something like that. 69 overall is perfect. Yeah, I agree. I don't think he's going to be much. And he's got some good trade value right now. So you know what? No trades found. Okay. What about Burke? Yeah, offensive defenseman. He's 21 years of age at 70 overall, no X factors. No, I'm just going to use... There we go. We got something. Matt Duchene, you already won the Stanley Cup with Boston. Why do you want to come back? The Flames. Trade into the Flames for the 2nd rounder and a 7th. Green light for that one? I like that. I'll take another 2nd rounder. Absolutely. I don't care about that. Taylor Hall. Oh my God, he wants to come home. Yes. Keep looking. All right. I'll keep looking. 2/3 from the Edmonton Oilers. Just continue to ruin their future. I like that 2nd by a 3rd and a 4th from the Islanders. 2nd. 60th. But I think we had 57 with the other team, right? Yeah, I think the Flames are the best, ladies and gentlemen. So Braylon Burke for a 2nd and a 7th. The Flames just getting themselves a young prospect. Good. Green light. I mean, I just want some more pieces so I can move around here in the draft. 2nd and the 5th was better. And a 5th. Take the 60th and the 5th. All right, so the Winnipeg Jets again. All right, so the fans on Twitch are saying the 60th and the 5th is better than the 57th and the 7th. All right, will do. So, Braylon Burke over to the Winnipeg Jets. There you go, Winnipeg. Bang. And, what, nobody wants? Why did people want, but nobody wants Rodin? Rodin won't even get me any. Okay, so that no teams want Rodin. I guess he's like a bust of a draft pick or something. All right, so I got rid of one of our defenders. That's good. Now, I want to make sure I get this Metropolit guy. So I'm actually going to move up to this 13th overall pick. I'm going to give them my 14th overall pick, and then I'll give them like boom, boom, boom. All right, good. Green light. I'm looking to move up one draft position right here because I want the player that I'm going after. Hang on a second. What just happened here? Champion goes to the Detroit Red Wings, right wing playmaker, no X factors. All right, so we're pretty much in that spot right now. Give the Rangers Rodin. Give the Rangers Rodin. Okay, that's a good idea. All right. That's a good idea. All right, so Rangers can have Rodin and that first, and I can hold on to all those depth picks. All right, just like that. Looks good. So they're clearly getting a good not a good prospect, but a prospect, and they're only losing one position. So they're turning like one draft pick into a maybe, and they're losing one position. That's not that bad. Yeah, all right, that's fair. Rodin and the 14th to move up to the 13th. Boom. There's not too much to deliberate. Yep, that's good. I'm fine with that one. That's a real good one, boys. Thank you for that. Twitch Scout's still coming through. Then you have... That's pretty much it, right? Yeah. So offer trade. So let me think about this. Draft picks. We have the 13th. We have the 32nd, 38, 42, 60. When was that goaltender going? I got to get Plekanec with the 60th overall pick. Maybe I find somebody, let's find someone in like the 3rd that I can move up to. Hang on a second. Let's find somebody in the 3rd here that we can move up to, like the Edmonton Oilers in the 3rd. Edmonton, what do you want? What do you want for that 3rd rounder? I wouldn't mind giving it up. Markov, no. Garventi, Bruce, no. Korchak, Finizing, no. Kolyunichuk, no. Draft picks. Nah, I can't really move up at all. All right, so I just got to take Plekanec with the 60th. Okay, I don't really have much to move around with now. All right, so let's simulate up to our 13th overall pick. Let's see what gets taken here. Eskalainen, Metropolit. Okay, good. Metropolit did not get taken. House goes to the Las Vegas Golden Knights. Phaneuf to the New York Islanders. There you can go. He can play alongside of Chelios, Avery, Eskalainen. Eskalainen. And here we go. All right, we got ourselves the 13th overall pick. So I think it's already foregone conclusion. Twitch Scouts, right? Green light. We want Elliott, Metropolit. Looks like an offensive defenseman. We don't know his potential just yet, but what we do know is that he's got a gold X factor, which means he's guaranteed to have at least one silver X factor. And I'm liking the fact that all those assists in there, and I need an offensive defenseman, right? You forgot to time out. I don't need to time out for this one. Don't worry. I'm going to be making this one pretty quick. All right, so YouTube, we are getting a bunch of green lights for Elliott Metropolit. So let's get it done, ladies and gentlemen. The Nashville Predators, with the 13th overall pick, are going to select from Charlottetown Islanders of the QMJHL, Elliott Metropolit. Welcome to Nashville, young man. Ooh! All right, so he's not medium elite, medium top 4, offensive defenseman, which is what we wanted, 71 overall, and he got 5? All right, he doesn't have the gold one, but holy shit. He didn't have 1. He has 5 silver superstar X factors right there. 1T, off the rush, spinorama, magnetic, and tape to tape. He's got a passing X factor and he's got shooting X factor. This is perfect. Power play specialist. Even if he's only on the second line power play because, like maybe I find somebody better. That's so good. That is so good, man. Pure offensive defenseman. Spin is weird, but you know what? Spinorama actually makes sense for a defenseman. On a breakout, a forechecker's coming in and he just spins off him and then he darts up the left boards. And then he sends over a tape to tape off the spinorama or something like that. Metropolit. Look at that. Look what we've already done here today. Joel Lavallee. Morgan, is it Fontinos or Fontinos? I'll listen to you guys on YouTube about that. And Elliott Metropolit. Oh, this draft is going so well right now, man. Offensive D-spinoramas are classic. Yeah, exactly. All right, so let's sim to pick 32. I have 1 timeout left. Let me just see what I got here. I just want to see if I missed anyone that was good. I'm not going to go into each and every single one of them. There you go. Nakis is 75 overall, medium top 6. Any medium elites? Did I miss any medium elites in here? Doesn't look like it. Oh, low elite. Cousineau? Woo! Damn, that would have been nice to get your hands on him. Matteo Cousineau. Wheels, puck on a string, send it, ankle. Oh, man, that could have been a nice depth piece that I didn't even see in the draft. I didn't even see him. That's all right. Can't get them all, right? Can't get them all. Oh, I only missed him by like 4. That would have been so good to get him right there. Oh, man. All right, so we are in the second round. Oh, basically in the second round. Now, I do have my eyes on that goaltender Plekanec, but I can get him at 60, right? That 60 overall pick in the second round. We'll get him. So let's just try to get some luck here. So let me go through and see if we see any good X factors. Let me just go through and see if we find any X factors here. Montoya. Montoya's got 2 silver X factors. A defenseman, left-handed, looking for like a gold. Kent Bruin. Nope, we don't know about that one. Costi, everyone's spamming Costi. All right, let me look at Costi in a second, boys. Hang on a sec. Hang on. It might be time to listen to the Twitch fans. I already disagreed with them once, and it worked out. Now I got to listen to them. Yeah, I got to put that karma back in their court, you know. 60. Ooh, a gem right there. Ralph Klinge. Yeah, not really. That last guy, Cousineau, looked like the last guy with the gold X factor. Now these guys could have X factors. It's just either I didn't scout them enough, or they don't. Like, they just have silvers, you know what I mean? But usually if you see a gold in there, it's pretty much guaranteed to be a silver. That's all I can go down here. Okay, time is click. Yeah, time is going. I know, I got it. 1 minute. All right, so the fans were saying this guy up here. Where is he? Costi? Right defenseman, right-handed defenseman, 2-way. No weaknesses, shutdown ability, great puck mover, offensive instincts. Victor Hedman, 1 year, NHL ETA. Pretty good. 3 years. 3 years. Baines, 3 years. Oh, yeah, you guys might be onto something. Yeah, you guys might be onto something here. All right, Tommy Costi. Yeah, all right. So get another defensive prospect. We picked up Kovalev. We got Metropolit. Both of those guys are left-handed. Let's bring in a right-handed 2-way defenseman here. Sure. Tommy Costi. So with the 32nd overall pick, the Nashville Predators select from the North Bay Battalion from the OHL, Tommy Costi. Welcome to Nashville, my man. How good was he? Hang on a second. How good was he? Ooh, 72 overall. You guys are hitting for me. I listened to you that time. Way to go. 72 overall, 2-way defenseman, medium top 4. Any X factors? No X factors. I'm all right with that. You need some depth in there. Twitch fans coming through for us. So, in the first round of Year 4's NHL entry draft, we got a center sniper, a left-wing playmaker, a left-handed offensive defenseman, and a right-handed 2-way defenseman. Beautiful job. All right, so let's sim to pick 38. Let's get our next pick in. What do we got, ladies and gentlemen? Kasperitis, Sontag. All right, so the next one I'm going to, because I have number, what is that? Do I have another one late here? Hang on. Yeah, that's the one I want to use to select the goaltender. So I have 2 more picks right here. All right, so what do we want? Gems, there are some gems, yeah. The only thing is I don't know about the potential. Boudens, no weaknesses, NHL ETA 3 years, offensive instincts, right wing, I don't know about that player. Another gem, Cappy, center 2-way forward, we already have some 2-way forwards. Character, no weaknesses. Henrik Zetterberg, NHL ETA 4 years though. Knights, center right wing playmaker. Lacks reach. Claude Giroux, 4 years. Whew. Some good selections here. Sontag, let's see. Theo Fleury, 3 years. Another sniper. You know what? We traded away all of our snipers and Yarventi. I think, you know what, boys? I'm going to take over for this one. We got a playmaker. We got a sniper in Lavallee, but I need like a prospect sniper down there in the AHL, and we don't have them anymore. I'm going to take Henrik Sontag, 18 years of age, left wing, 6'2", 181. Boudens, I don't know about his potential, and I don't know about his player type. Boudens, 3 years. Sontag, 3 years. Theo Fleury, no weakness. No, what did I just say? If they're the same player and then his potential is exact. Boudens? No, it's not. That's medium. Cappy, the gem. No, I need what I need. I need what I need. I'm going with Henrik Sontag. All right, with the 38th overall pick, the Nashville Predators select from Leksand's IF from the SHL, Henrik Sontag. Welcome to Nashville. Left wing sniper, 66 overall, top 6. I had to do it. I had to do it, ladies and gentlemen. I had to do it. That's a solid pick. Euro trash, LLL. We're always going to anger the Twitch fans, man. All right, let's see what we missed out on. Detroit. They got themselves Kasperitis, left wing sniper. All right, so my guy was better. That's good to know. Bruin, left wing, two-way forward. All right. Next up, the Islanders. Lawton, left wing sniper, 64. So far, so good. And then we get another one. Now I can listen to you guys. Boudens. I gotta listen to them now. Boudens. All right, so now we're back to listening to the Twitch fans. They want Boudens. I'm going to get him. For the 42nd overall pick from the Sioux Greyhounds of the OHL, the Nashville Predators select Zane Boudens from the Twitch Scouts. All right, right wing, two-way forward, 60. So, I was right, boys. Sontag was better. I was right. Technically, I was right. You have to admit. Not too shabby. All right. Next up, we have, is it the 60th? Yeah, it's the 60th. So we'll simulate to the 60th pick. Let's see if we missed anything in there, like medium elites. Let's see if I missed out anything. Dodge, no. Cappy was also 61. So gems don't always mean, they're going to be the best, boys. Grinder. I think Sontag was the right choice there. Remember, higher up the better. No, top four. Low top 6 grinder. That's kind of cool. All right, so there are going to be some players available, but I am going to sort by potential. And yeah, look at this guy. Jacob Plekanec, goaltender, 6'3", 19 years of age, medium elite, no weaknesses, and X factors out the butt. My God. Jacob Plekanec with the 60th overall pick from Ratiri Kladno of the Extraliga. The Nashville Predators select Jacob Plekanec. Bang! 60 overall. Where did this guy come from, man? Holy crap. Those X factors are crazy. Now, will he grow? I don't know, man. I have no clue. That's a good one, though. That's a great pick. That is a great pick. Jesus. We're having a great draft today. All right, so round number 3. Let me just start sorting by some potential. We got another goaltender, Yanni Pierns. Nah, I already got the one goalie. We're fine there. Plus, I could take a shot on some of these guys. 5 years. Godobin, 5 years. Holden, 5 years. Grigorenko, I could take a shot on those guys, but no clue if they end up being something. What about low elite? Ooh, low elite gems, ladies and gentlemen. Zachary Moore and Corey Blake. Which one should I go for? Moore, let's see. No weaknesses. Similar style, none. 5 years. And then Blake, is 5 years. I mean, it's the same thing. What do I need? You know what? We already got a bunch of defensemen. I could use another center. Blake is 19. Ooh, Blake is 19. He might have just turned 19, but you're right. All right. We'll get the defenseman. Moore. Zachary Moore. Bang. There it is. 51 overall, low elite. I'll take that. That's fine. All right. I think we're going to miss out on the next guy. Yeah, we're going to miss out on the next guy. The next pick is 166. That's okay. We got one guy. All right. So 166. Now we just get to take some shots. Shots in the dark. What do you guys think? Ariel Holden? Like, what do you guys want? What do you guys want me to sort by? Samu Pikkarainen? Crease Crasher, no styles. Look for gems. Gems, all right. Gems, no gems. No gems, ladies and gentlemen. What about, like, any just freaks of nature? 153, Wadsworth, 5'9". What about the other way? 19 years of age, 6'7". Yeah. Simon Theodore. No report on this player. 18. Holy shit. He's supposed to go 759th. All right, let's just which one do you guys want? I'll sort by yeah. We're basically right there. Samu Pikkarainen might be good. I mean, the scouts are saying to go for him, low elite, power forward as well. I think Pikkarainen, yeah? Pikkarainen? Yeah, let's do it. All right, Samu. What do you got for me, my man? The center power forward, bottom 6 low. Yep. We're in that point of the draft, ladies and gentlemen. I don't think we're getting anything real good. Anything good popping up here? Hey, a top 6 low. That's not bad. Bottom 6, bottom 6, bottom 6, bottom. Yeah, we're in the shits. We're in the shits. I'm taking the beasts. I'm taking the beasts. We're going to make this team bigger and stronger. All right. Yeah, Langdon. Cameron Langdon. Bang. Enforcer, 7th defenseman. That's perfect. That's perfect as a depth for all these young prospects that I have on this team. Langdon will protect the boys. Yeah. And last but not least, let's do it again. Let's do it again. Let's just get the biggest freaks that we can find. This guy, Simon Theodore, is supposed to go 759th. My man, I'm going to make your day. You've been selected to play in the NHL. 2 enforcers, a center enforcer. Theodore! Oh my god, yeah. All right, we're getting some big boys down there that can protect our guys. I love it. I love it. All right, that's the entire NHL entry draft, ladies and gentlemen. What a day for your Nashville Predators. With the first overall pick, they pick Joe Lavallee. Fuck! Let me say that again. With the first overall pick, they got Joel Lavallee. With the 5th overall, Morgan Fontinos. 13th, Elliott Metropolit. 32, Costi. 38, Sontag. 42, Bodens. 60, Plekanec. All of those guys or either medium elites or top 4 or top 6. We have just done a great job. And this is what I was talking about at the beginning of the video. Do we rebuild it completely and blow it all up? Do we try to win the Stanley Cup? I think we've met in the middle. You know, while growing still for the future, giving up on Saros, giving up on Kemmel, just because Kemmel did not have a future on this team, and acquiring pieces that could be a part of Maxim Anisimov's dynasty as a member of the Nashville Predators. All right, so, yeah, here we go. And now it's the big time. Now it's the big time. Check Lavallee's face. All right, we'll do that afterwards. Coaching staff, all right? So I'm going to come back with the same head coach for next season. Now, I want Gale Gordon to be our head coach, and I want him to get there as soon as possible. Ideally, Gale Gordon is ready to go when Anisimov signs the next big contract, you know, so we can go with Foligno for another 2 years. He's got a 3-year deal, so it's good, and I love all those A+. But where I think I made the mistake this year was I was trying to maximize the offense and the power play, and I left defense hanging, and I also left teaching hanging as well. Since we have all these young guns on our NHL team now, I want some head coaches that maybe have a B for defense and a B for offense, you know, and the penalty kill and power play, B, and then teaching at least like a B+, or I don't even know if they have a B+, an A-, right? So Osborne is just not working out for me. I didn't like the way our team simulated last year. Gale Gordon is still going to play, and our AHL team can stay the same way. So I got to find an associate coach, an assistant coach, and a goalie coach. Will do. That's no problem. Scouting, I'm just going to re-sign our scouts. Remember, we still have 1 more year of draft picks from Boston, Edmonton, and our picks. So if we miss the playoffs again next year, woo, save the game. You guys are fucking geniuses. Yes, that is a great idea. You never know with this game, right? It would suck to have to do all that shit again. So create new file. Bang. Boom. Just refuses to look at chat. Hey, man, I'm in YouTube mode. Give me a break. I got a lot going on right now. All right, so re-sign stage. Let's have some fun here. All right, so I'm going to start with the goaltender situation. So we have Askarov for another 2 years. Again, that matches up with Anisimov's contract. So I don't want to have anyone sign 28, 29 unless it's like Tolvanen, Tomasino, McTavish, like the guys we know we want. Dawes, how much do you want? I want to give you a 2-year deal. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, I'll sign this guy. 2 years, 1.1. Yep, that's good. I need good goaltenders. Plekanec, what do you guys think? Plekanec, leave him down there. Where do you play? Extra Liga? Leave him down there, or do I play him in the AHL? I should probably just leave him, right? Sign him, leave? Yeah, I should probably just leave him. He's AHL backup. I don't know if he's good enough to play in the AHL just yet. He's 60 overall, man. He might have his best growth in whatever league he's come from. Leave with 55-year-old Yager. Yager will take care of him. He plays on the same team as Jaromir Yager. Oh, we got to leave him then. We got to leave him then. Defenseman, Victor Hedman. I can sign to a 1-year extension. Same thing with Ty Smith, Fabro, Kovalev. All right, so it's nice to see Kovalev in there. Norlinder. Now, I actually like Norlinder. I think It's nothing special, but I liked his chemistry. He fit in on the team well, and he plays the right and the left side. So I'm going to give this guy a contract, 2 years, 2.350. Yep, that's good. We still have $28 million of cap space, even though our retain has gone down. Matt Duchene's contract and Ryan McDonough's contract is up. So our retained salary is only Roman Josi now, and our buyout is only 2.8. So we're definitely saving more money. Fleury, no, I don't need you. Korczak, yeah, I need depth. I need the guys who I know work on this team. You do, so bang. Timmins, no. Kalyunichuk, no, he doesn't want to resign, so I'll get rid of him. Moser, no. Well, actually, hang on. Before I do any of these, let me just see all the young guys that I got coming up. So Bruce, we got to sign. Yep. Bruce is our young prospect defenseman with some X factors. Same thing with Yablonski, offensive defenseman with some X factors. All right. There you go. Fabrizi. No, we don't need Fabrizi. I'm going to release you. Moore was that guy that we just drafted. I'll leave him where he is. So I got 1, 2, Metropolit. Where did Metropolit come from? Does anyone know what team? Like, is he going to be AHL ready or where? No, he played in the QMJHL. All right, so Metropol played in the QMJHL, so he's not going to be eligible for the AHL in year number 1, so you can't count him. So it's Yablonski, Bruce, Kolonami. Who's this guy? Oh, I don't need this guy anymore. Yeah, buying him out. Don't need you. Just get off my team. Bye. Costi. Where did Costi come from, boys? OHL. So he's not AHL eligible either. So sign you. There you go. So Bruce, Yablonski, Hickey. And then... Okay, so my AHL blue line next year is going to be Bruce, Yablonski, and Hickey. And then I need 3 top-tier players to play on my AHL squad. So these guys aren't good enough. I'm going to sign NHLers to play in the AHL. Moser, gone. Walsh, gone. Olsen, gone. Get the fuck off my team. Mattier, gone. Get the hell out of here. You have no room for you. All right, we're turning this into a dynasty. We don't have any of this garbage here. All right, so that's our defenseman taken care of. You just wasted a contract here. Relax. It's like 0.1 million. Who gives a crap? This guy, bottom 6. No, don't need you. Legare. I can get better players than this. He's not going to be anything for us. Cut your ties with the players you don't want. Cut. Evangelista. He's got 84 offensive awareness. That's a little bit better. He might grow. He's got low top 6. I will sign you. Yeah. Boudens. What do you guys think about your draft pick, Boudens? 64 overall. I don't think he's ready to play in the NHL just yet. I do not think he's ready to play, or in the AHL. He's definitely not ready for the NHL, but I don't think he's ready for the AHL. Leave him. Leave him. Yeah, I agree. DeBoer, we're going to leave. Visakis. Oh, that's another thing. I want to get a 4th-line grinder line going for my AHL. Visakis, and then a center grinder and a left-wing grinder. And I know I already have them on the team. Chara, what do you guys think about Chara? He played pretty well last year with his Extra Liga. Just leave him in Extra Liga, or is he ready to go in the AHL? Leave him? Yeah, I agree with that. Just leave him. All right, left wingers. Forsberg, 90 overall. Tolvanen, 88 overall. Tanner Jeannot. All right, Jeannot. It's been fun, but I have a brand new look to this squad this year. Are you guys okay with me cutting Tanner Jeannot? I'm not going with a grinder in my bottom 6. I'm going Fontinos on the 3rd line, and I got to find a center power forward and a center sniper or a 2-way forward to go alongside of him. Sure? Cut? Good. Sorry, Tanner Jeannot. Thank you for your time served, but it's time to move on. Kuzmenko. Now, how much is Kuzmenko? Oh, yeah. I'll sign Kuzmenko for the AHL. A sniper, 81 overall. That'll definitely help us out. Boom. Yep. Fontinos. All right. Let's get Fontinos, our 5th overall pick, signed. Boom. Finiseyev, power forward of the AHL. Definitely want you back. Nice and cheap. Yep. There you go. Rustalainen. You've been replaced by Kuzmenko, so I can release you now. Klimchuk. Ooh, we drafted this guy last year. When? 3rd round. He's already 73 overall. He's ready to go in the AHL. Klimchuk. Yep. He's ready to go. Fontinos. It's Fontinos. I'll hear it from the YouTube crowd. Sontag. What do you guys think about Sontag? 66 overall. Probably 1 year, right? Not ready for the AHL yet? 1 year? 1 year back in the SHL still? Yeah, I agree with that. I agree. Because I want to have our AHL team dominate. So Gail Gordon becomes an NHL head coach. And then centers. Oh, he doesn't want to sign. All right, so Yakov Trenin, drafted in 2015 by the Nashville Predators. I think it's time to move on from this guy as well, ladies and gentlemen. I just don't have any space for him. I want to get a power forward sniper combination for the third line or a power forward two-way, but I'd like to see what's available. So Yakov Trenin, I'm sorry, my man, but it is time to part ways with you. Ooh, that's a hard one. That's a hard one. We just let go of Tanner Jeannot and Yakov Trenin. They've been good depth players for us since day number one, but you got to do it. Joel Lavallee, woo, 83 overall. Joel, get signed, buddy. Get signed. Mason Shaw, you know what? Playmaker 82. How much? Oh, hell, I can't afford that. No. Dickinson, no, don't need you. Geeky, no, don't need you. Kiefer Bellows, how much do you want? You're 79. Ooh, yeah. Get him signed. McLeod. No. LaRue. He still has medium top 6. He might get a growth. Yeah, he might get a growth spurt. Let's sign him. There you go. Madden. No. Johansson. No. Gaudio, no. These are the guys I traded for from the Chicago Blackhawks. Turvden. Now, I drafted this guy, when was it? Second round, a grinder, medium top 6. I want him playing on the fourth line with Vasakis, so I'm going to sign Turvden. And then, who was on our left side? It was, what was that guy's name? Hang on. Pilash. Low top 6, a grinder with the X Factors. Remember, we drafted this guy in the second round as well. I want to get Pilash, Turvden, and Vasakis all playing in the AHL as a fourth line grinder line. All right, that's what I'm going to do. Bang. Did you release Draper? No, Draper's right there. 75 overall, medium elite. He's right there. We're okay. All right, I think that's it. So let's advance a day here. Kiefer Bellows is back. Kuzmenko, Klimchuk, Korschuk, Norlinder, Afinaseyev, Dawes, Bruce, Turvden, Pilash, Kosti, Evangelista, LaRue, Fontinos, Yablonski, Metropolit, Lavallee. Woo! Everyone wants to play here now. All right, so anyone needs to be signed? Nope, that's everything. And we still have $24 million of salary cap. Oh my God. This is what I'm talking about. We can go on a Stanley Cup run for the next 2 years for sure. I got to go into micromanaging mode like crazy right now, though. Oh, my God. All right, so that's all that taken care of. And our head coaches are taken care of. Yeah, we're good to go. So let us just get into free agency here, ladies and gentlemen. Why are you eating the mic? I don't know. I got excited there for a second. All right. John, there's no N before the T. Fontinos. Oh, Fontinos. Was I saying Fontinos? Oh, my God. Yeah, you're right. All right, my bad. Hang on, I'm worried. Yeah, all right, so I got the right head coaches signed. All those coaches are good. Scouts are signed. And contract, I'm pretty sure. I just want to make sure I don't accidentally leave somebody. Okay, we're good. We are good, ladies and gentlemen, so let us jump into free agency and see what we can do. So, it's official. We are on a 2-year Stanley Cup window, all right? I feel like we can get a Stanley Cup run in the next 2 years. After those 2 years, we're going to have to completely reshape the squad, but we can do something here in the next 2. So, my goaltender situation, I need a really good backup or a starter for the AHL. I want 4 goalies that are like 80-something overall, so I'll get 1 goalie. Defenseman, I got Hedman, I got Smith, I got Fabro, I got Norlinder, I got Kovalev. I could use 1 really good defender. 1 real good dude. Korschuk could be the 7th guy. Korschuk and Norlinder could be the 6th and 7th. I could use 1 really good defender, and then I need 3 AHL defenders, all right? So, and then a depth defender as well. So I need a boatload of defense. And then forwards, I got Forsberg, I got McTavish, I got Anisimov. I got Tolvanen, I got Tomasino, I got Lavallee. And then I got Fontinos, who needs a center power forward and a right-wing sniper, or a center sniper and a right-wing power forward. I need some sort of combination for the third line, right? And then my fourth line is going to be Yarventi, Draper, and Ramsey. We're going to play these guys this year. So, realistically, I just need 2 forwards for my NHL team. Then my AHL team. Hang on, let me just try to work this out in my head here. I got Kuzmenko 1, Afinaseyev 2, Bellows 3, LaRue, Evangelista 4-5. 6 Klimchuk. I have my 3 grinders. I need 3 AHL forwards. Oh my god. All right, I got a lot to do. Here, ladies and gentlemen. All right, so the first thing, coaching staff. All right, save. Now we just saved it. Relax, guys. Relax. We just saved it. All right, so head coach. What do we have available? I want to try to get some good players. Jaden Man gone. Oh man, I miss you. Any good forwards here? Davis, forward. A-, B-, A+, A-. The teaching, though, is still the same thing. I don't want to go back to that kind of teaching. I wouldn't mind taking a generalist on so we can kind of get everyone going. Brent Burns. Excuse me. Brent Burns, 42 years of age. His offense is only at C, though. Brent Burns wouldn't be a bad guy to start growing for that job eventually. Hang on a second. Let's see which players are available. Phil Kessel is available as well. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. I know what all the comments are going to be right here. But you know what? No, I can't worry about these players. No, I can't worry about these players. I need to find someone that I know will help out our team in the simulation. There are no forwards available. I need like a generalist. So hang on a second. Generalist. Wooten. 1.6. I'm looking for somebody a little bit cheaper than that. That's a head coach, yeah. Defenseman, generals. Bissonnette. Bissonnette looks good. A- teaching. Who's got like really good teaching? A+ teaching. Generalist. Larmore. B, A+ power play. I like this guy. His teaching is A+ generalist, so he'll help out the forwards and the defensemen. B with an A+ for the power. Oh yeah, okay, I'm going for this guy. Barry Lamar. How do you pronounce that name? Barry Larmore. I keep on going to Lamore. Or Lamar. Larmore. Barry Larmore. There you go, Larmore. All right. I'll give you a 3-year deal, the exact same, and I want to make sure I get this guy as the NHL associate coach. No other teams are coming in for him. 1.5 should do it. Let me just go 1.6 just in case. I'm terrified. There you go. And then the second guy, B, forwards. I guess we could try. Nah, I don't want that. Generalist head coach. Mowers. That's not bad. 1.8. That's good as well. Who's the first guy, though? Bissonnette? He might even be better because I think he was cheaper. Bissonnette, yeah, 1.107. BBA. A little bit lower. You know what? That's the guy. It's not even that low. It's A-. Bissonnette. Matthew Bissonnette. Biz Nasty, ladies and gentlemen. NHL assistant coach. We're going to go up to 1.4. Yeah. There it is. I want good head coaches. All right. Bang. There it is. Now, another good goalie coach. Now, let me go down to AHL coach. Is there any goalies? Grand Pierre. Is there any, hang on, NHL assistant coach. Where do goalies get sorted? They go after veterans? Okay, that's good to know. So if I sort by veterans, no goalies in the NHL head coach. Goalies here, no goalies there. Veterans, no goalies there. The best goalie coach in the game right now that's available is this guy, Daniel Grand Pierre. C-, C, A. Oh, yeah. Daniel Grand Pierre, please, my man. I need you as my goalie coach. I will pay you, please. 750 goalie coach. Just get signed. And if I go over the staffing salary again, you can just take it out of the damn salary cap, all right? So there's the coaching taken care of. Next thing I want to do. I want to go on a 2-year Stanley Cup window, which means we have to bring back Hedman for 1 more season. Now, he still has his exact franchise, so even if he loses it this year, it'll be exact elite, then top 4, he'll still be a top defender with all those X factors. So I want to extend Hedman for 1 year. He wants a 2-year extension. I'll give you a 1-year extension, my man. Does he want to sign? He does want to sign. Give you a 1-year extension at $9 million per. Bang. There it is. Who else? Ty Smith. He doesn't want an extension. How much do you want? Holy shit, Ty Smith. What in the hell? Is this guy know something that I don't? Is he going to grow or something? $10 million per fucking year for 8 years. Why? I don't want to do it. I'm not going to do it. Holy crap. I shouldn't even sign this guy to an extension. You know what I mean? Like, I could just find another defender next year. 1 year at 6. I mean, yeah, I'm not going to extend him just yet. Fabro, you want to get signed? These guys are crazy. They know something that I don't. Okay, I'm going to hold off on those two because, again, we have another next year free agency, and I got to see what's available in this year's free agency still. Kovalev. Oh, we can sign Kovalev? Ooh, what do you guys think? I think we should take our time with Kovalev. I don't think we should sign him just yet. I have no clue how he's going to sim. I have no clue where he's going to play on this team. We got him in the Chicago Blackhawks trade just because we wanted to get some value back. That's, yeah, I don't know about Kovalev just yet. So we'll wait on him. Yeah, I'm going to take my time on him. We don't know about Kovalev. And that's it. So it's just Hedman. So we're just giving the extension to Hedman. All right, cool. Free agency. All right, here we go. Who we got available, ladies and gentlemen? Who do we have available? Artemi Panarin wants a 2-year deal, huh? Well, we are that kind of team that can afford to bring in another player like this. Interesting. All right, so the first thing we want to do is take care of the positions that we know we have to cover. I need a goalie. I need a goalie for the AHL. Give me a cheap goalie. Veg Melka, 30 years of age. Oh, yeah. Oh, you can't go wrong with that deal. There you go. Yeah, 0.9. I'll even pay you a little bit more than that, my man. You deserve it. 2 years, you'll be the AHL. Bang, right down there. Defenseman. All right, so I needed one good defender. I can get more than one, but I needed one good defender. Now, no one's really jumping out at me. It's all guys in the mid-80s. We already have a Ty Smith. We already have a Dante Fabro. So let's go through and see if we can find anyone who's got, like, the good chemistry. Maybe like, I need penalty killers. That's what I need. Oh, baby. Okay, it's only 3-star. Cal Foote fits on all defensive pairings and all penalty kill lines for Coach Malachi Foligno. That's a good one. And he's right hand. I think I got to do that. I think I got to do that one right there. Anybody else after Foote? Hang on a second. Foote, peak. Nothing. Yeah, now we're down here. Timothy Liljegren. Alexander Carrier, we already had him. All defensive pairings, Cody Ceci. Defensive pairing number 3. Yeah. Matthias Ekholm. All the former Predators love it. Ooh, this guy, Dmitry Samorika. But it's only 2-star. Now you're really down there. Okay. Johnny, look at Luukkonen. What, the goaltender? We already have Askarov. Yeah, he's good. 3.2 million. Holy shit. Oh, so he must not have had a good year, and he's, like, betting on himself. But if you try to go long-term with him, that's, no, you're going to have to pay me. It's interesting. But no, wait, I already have Askarov. I already have... What did he do last year? He didn't play, and he had horrible numbers. I guess, what are the Buffalo have Tristan Jerry or something like that? Buffalo must have had another goaltender, man. Holy crap. Jesus. All right. Askarov sucks. Well, the only way Askarov's going to get better is if we play him, right? We're playing our young guns this year. That was the whole point. So I like Cal Foote. Here. 6 years, though. 4.9. No. 2-year deal, and I'll overpay. Just make sure I get you. 2 years at $6 million per. There you go. We're going on a 2-year run. Boom. I'll get him. Boom. Yep, there it is. Cal Foote. So Cal Foote will be added to the defensive pool. So I got Kovalev, I got Hedman, I got Kovalev, I got Smith, I got Fabro, I got Foote, and then Norlinder and yeah, that's our blue line right there. And there's nothing really that I can bring back in that's going to be gigantic. Now I also need 3 AHL defensemen. So I'm looking for defensemen that are like cheap. Like less than $1 million. Is there anybody? Here we go. 34, Lazone, 77. Kalunichuk. All right, so I'm going to wait off on these guys. Victor Mete. 23. Ooh, this guy looks good. Ottavainen. Let's get this guy. 2 years. Never know, right? You never know. Keep going down. Anything? 32, 33. I want really good players. So if I can pay like a guy like 1 or 2 million to play in the AHL, I'm going to do it. So yeah, that's good for right now. Now I need a third line center and a third line right wing for Fontinos. So what do you guys think about this? Holy shit, Matt Duchene won 7.5 million. He's 88 overall. Damn. Sort by potential? No. Right now I'm sorting by overall. We have potential. That's not the issue right here. We have potential. So I need a second line something or other to really help out. Like, Kopitar might not be a bad idea, but he's going to drop. He's already top 9. Sam Steele, Kempe. Kempe. Ooh, he's got X factors. Huh. Fits on the forward. What do you guys think about this? What do you think maybe we should try Lavallee on the third line? He's 83 overall. What is Lavallee? Hang on. Lavallee. Shit. Hang on a second here, guys. Because maybe Kempe would be best for the first line for this year, then McTavish, Tomasino, Tolvin in second line, and then Fontinos, Lavallee, and then we find a, like, let me see. Where is he? He is listed as a third-line scoring forward. I don't know. Now, play him on your first line. That's the thing, though. I do want to take this year to play our young guns. It'll be better in the long term if we play him now. Okay. 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 Let me just... Sorry, boys. I'm all over the place right now. I know. I'm trying to just, in my head, work it all out. Who else do we got here? Claude Giroux? Hey, he's 38. He's gonna grow. He's gonna get old real fast. Yeah, he could drop to bottom 6. I can't have that. And then your middle stat, Hayes, Glass. Okay, power forward. Or I could go. Okay, well, you know what? Let me look at the right wingers first. Who's like available on the right side that we can go? Patrick Kane? No, I'm not bringing in anyone like that. Alex Tuck. So if I got a playmaker on the left, I got Alex Tuck on. I can go a two-way forward down the middle, and that'll help out with my depth penalty killing as well. Okay, I'm changing my mind from I need a sniper to I need a center two-way forward. Alex Tuck. If I go Alex Tuck on the right, I could also go Connor Garland on the right. That's another sniper, and then a two-way forward. What kind of two-way? I could get Kempe. He's got snipe as a two-way. He could play my third line, along with Fontinos and Tuck, and that's a nasty third line then. I think I just, oh, they also have Bo Horvat in there. Two-way oh! X Factors. All right. What do you guys like, Horvat or Kempe? Kempe wants a 6-year deal. Horvat wants a 4-year deal. Somebody's already going out. Oh, man, Kempe is cheaper. Let me see Kempe's individual player stats. Horvat's got the better face-offs. I don't think Horvat's X Factors won't click in with Fontinos, though, because they're both tape to tape. I like Kempe. I like Kempe for this. I like Kempe. 2-year deal, my man. 2-year deal, and I'll pay you as well. I'll pay you $6 million. Yeah, I think I'm doing this. I want to make sure I get him. Yeah, I'm doing this. 2 years, 6.250 for Adrian Kempe as my third-line center. He can also help out in the penalty kill, and his schnipe is going to be influenced with Fontinos' tape-to-tape. Yes, boom. Adrian Kempe, bang. And then my right-wing power forward to bring that line together just to be a rough, tough power forward. Yes, $5 million for 2 years. There it is, Alex Tuck. Oh, my God. Bang. Yeah, that's it. All right. I still have to find my forwards. I still have to get my defense. I've done so much. I'm waiting on so many things now. The extensions, the coaches, the free agents. All right, so we're going to wait. There's 3 big free agents I'm waiting on now. Kempe, Tuck, and Cal Foot, right? So here we go. Let's see what we got. Get the goalie? No, I don't know about the cap space as well. I got to just slow down here. I'm not getting Luukkonen. We're playing Askarov, all right? Just deal with it. Barry Lamore? I accept with no reservations. All right, that's huge. Larmore, appreciate it, my man. Thank you very much for joining the Nashville Predators. That's massive. That is massive. And Matthew Bissonnette, oh man, they accepted quick. There is our head coaching staff taken care of. And Daniel Grandpierre as well. Our new coaching staff has been put in place right there, ladies and gentlemen. And I'm only $0.3 million over the staff limit. So again, you can take that from the salary cap. But unlike last year where our defense had a C and a C, I got B's in there for defense right now. My power play is still good. And teaching, A+ and A-, right? That's good. That's good. I like that. All right. So now we're just waiting on Hedman. We're waiting on these 3 guys. No, I don't want any trades. I'm just going to stop all this as well. There you go. Very nice. All right. So Alex Tuck has signed with the Nashville Predators. There's our goaltender for the AHL. Cal Foote has signed with the Nashville Predators. Ville Odavainen, so that depth player for the AHL. We're still waiting on Kempe, right? And Hedman. Kempe and Hedman. Yeah! Adrian Kempe is signed with the Nashville Predators, and Victor Hedman has extended as well. GM Superbman micromanaging the team, making crazy moves, and we are now set up for a 2-year cup run. There it is, ladies and gentlemen. There it is. All right, so hang on. Proposed trade. This will be an easier screen to be able to see what I have. 37 contracts out of 50. I still have $9.7 million of cap space available. Goaltender situation. I got 4 goalies now in the 80s. Hopefully Askarov jumps up to start the year. Defensively, blue line's looking a little bit better now, boys. Hedman, Smith, Fabro, Foote, Norlinder, Kovalev. So we just added Foote and Kovalev to our... I'm hoping that Kovalev maybe jumps up to an 82, 83 as well with that medium elite. And then I need to get 2 more defensemen for the AHL, and I can spend some money down there now. Forwards, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. That's 8. Fontinos is 9. And then we have our depth guys. Kuzmenko, Afinaseyev, Bellows, LaRue, Klimchuk. How many do I need? Hang on a second. I just got to count for the AHL here. Hang on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I need 3 forwards for the AHL. I need 3 forwards for the AHL and 2 defenders for the AHL, and my team is ready to go. So what I can do with these guys is sign them all to 1-year deals. Oh, man. Panarin is out there for 2 years at 9.1. I can't do it. It's going to stunt the growth of... No, we can't do it. Do not do it. Do not give in. Do not give in. Build the team the way you know how to build it. Do not give in. Do not give in. You're going to spend your money on depth for the AHL and for the NHL. Do not do it. All right? Something down here that you know will work out better. Fleury. Fleury's at 0.8. You know what? I'm going to bring Fleury back. 0.8. Yeah, that'll work for me. And then, you know what? I'm going to get 1 really good defender here that costs me a little bit, but can absolutely get it done. Not 4 mil, but like I'll spend 2 million on a defender here. Is there any like offensive defense and 2-way defender? Samarikov. You know what? I'm going to get this guy because he could play in the AHL, and if I have to bring him up to the NHL, he could be good. 1-year deal. All right, at 2.75. Oh, there it is. And then forwards, I need 3 forwards for the I need 3 forwards to the AHL. So let's just go down here and find some guys I could end up working out. Elias Anderson, 2-way forward, less than 2 million. Yeah, I'll take you. 1 year. 1.9, that'll do. Find me a left winger. Kubalik, Schwartz. I just need Martin Jones, power forward. Any snipers in here? Sniper 27, Rasmussen. No, that's a little bit much. You know what? Who was it? Milano? Sniper? Yeah, there it is. 30 years of age. Sonny Milano, 1 year, 1.9. There it is. And then a right wing, either like a playmaker or another sniper, making like less than $2 million per year. Sisson, Sprong, a sniper, 80 overall. Lavoie, top 6, a sniper. Ooh, Lavoie, look at that. Yeah, I can grab you. There you go. 1 year, 1.5. Bang. There it is. All right, so I know there are still some players available in free agency, but I got to get the rest of my depth taken care of. Growing our AHL is very important this year for me. We're also bringing up all of our younger players, so I'm going to go out there and just fill up the team so that we can get this stuff done. So proposed trade, I think we're ready to go now. I think that's it. 42 players. We have $5.5 million of cap space, which is good. It gives me some flexibility come the trade deadline. Defensemen, I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Don't count that. 12, 13. Good. So I got 13. I could use 1 more defender, but, you know, it's not the end of the world. I can always go out there and find another one. And then forwards, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 22, 23, 24. Yeah. So I could use 1 more depth defenseman and like 1 or 2 more depth forwards. Hang on. Almost done. Almost done, ladies and gentlemen. 1 more depth defenseman. I can't spend any more money though. I gotta just keep it nice and cheap now. So anything less than like $1 million. Here you go. 28 years of age. Logan Stanley. Yeah, 2-year deal if it's nice and cheap like that. No problem there. And then forwards, the exact same thing. Anything less than $1 million, I'm looking at. Here you go. 27 years of age, Lusterainen. Oh, yeah, 2-year. And then can I get another guy? 33, Nemesnikov, no. 30 years of age, Ryan Donato. Yeah, there you go. Get you. The AHL. 1 year. There it is. All right, Nashville. I appreciate you guys sitting on board with me. Good Lord, this free agency was a wild one. The draft was a wild one as well, but GM Superbman has completely reshaped the squad. I think we are good to go. So we're going to jump to preseason. We're going to do some line changes, and we are going to get the Year 5 season simulation underway with 1 month of simulating, all right? So, power of video editing. All right, YouTube, we are back in preseason for year number 5. Me and the Twitch Scouts have already gone through the team and made the line changes, all that stuff. We'll get to it in a moment. But the reveal of our 2 players, Lavallee and Fontinos, butchering these names the entire time. I will get used to them, don't worry. Let's take a look at Joel Lavallee. What does he look like? There you go, ladies and gentlemen. Number 48, Joel Lavallee. Looking very nice. If you guys want to get a picture of him so you can get him in the fan art, there you go. All right, yeah. Looking like a true Nashville Predator right there. 48 is such a Preds number. I know, right? There you go. Stop moving your head. Stop bouncing around so I can get a good picture. There you go, buddy. I'm going to need that for the thumbnail. All right, so there is Joel. And secondly, let's take a look at Fontinos. Morgan Fontinos. Take a look at this player. Appearance. All right, here we go. Where was Fontinos from again? Was he the QMJHL? I can't remember. Morgan Fontinos and Joel Lavallee, along with Maxim Anisimov, ladies and gentlemen. All right, what number was he? Hang on, what number was he? Number 80. Ooh, I like that number. Number 80. He can absolutely make something happen with that. All right, so there you go. There is the look of our 2 new prospects that are coming into the team. And now I'll show you guys something I'm very excited for, the lineups. Oh my God, we were able to get some really good things. Now, me and the Twitch Scouts, we decided that Lavallee would be better on the 3rd line for this year because of chemistry. If I put him up on the 1st line, it's a +3, which is better than McTavish, which is what we had last year, +2. But, given the fact that we have a Stanley Cup window right here, and also, Anisimov is our main priority, right? By putting Lavallee here, you're taking away from Anisimov by not giving him a better player with a +5, right? Now, the future is very bright because Lavallee, fuck, and Fontinos with Anisimov gets me that +5. So there's your future. That's after 2 years from now, they take over. But for right now, Adrian Kempe and Philip Forsberg get Anisimov the +5, and Lavallee and Fontinos get a +3 with Alex Tuck on the 3rd line. Our 4th line of our young guns, Järventie, Draper, and Ramsey, a little bit low, but we're giving them the chance to get better. They got a +2. And the only line that has no chemistry is our guys with base 88 overall. So I'm liking the forward core this year. I'm loving it, actually. Defensively, and everyone's saying that we need to sign this guy long-term now. Gustavs Kovalev, 82 overall. He's grown, but a +5. And I think the reason he's getting a +5 is, A, the chemistry is there, but also Victor Hedman with those X factors. It's working out, right? If I put someone else on that line, we can get a +2, which is nice, but Hedman really gets it up there. So Kovalev looks like he's got a spot on this team. It's great. Power play, we're running with our best players in the 1st line power play. We're running with Lavallee and Fontinos on the 2nd line power play. So we're easing these guys in, but everywhere they play, they got a +3 on the chemistry. All right, so I'm not forcing them into any positions. 4-man power play, Lavallee is up there with Anisimov. Penalty kill, we're using Draper and Ramsey with the +5 chemistry. We're also running with Anisimov on the penalty kill this year. Like I said, I think he can actually bring a defensive aspect of the game, so we're going to try that out. 3-man penalty kill, blah, blah, blah. Extra lines. Anisimov, we're giving him all the chance. Askarov grew to an 85, so we didn't need to go out there and get Lukkinen. 85 overall at 24 years of age with medium elite. He just needs 1 or 2 good years, and he can maybe jump to high 80s, right? And our scratch players down here, LaRue, Evangelista, and Korschek. Nothing too spectacular, but then you look at our AHL squad, and I really want our AHL squad to have a great season, and it's looking like an expansion NHL team. Bunch of 80s in there. We have our 4th-line grinder squad with Turvdin, Visakis, and Pilaj. We are playing our young guns, Jablonski, Hickey, and Bruce now. They have 3 veteran defensemen that they can play alongside of. Oh, Hickey doesn't have a -2 right there. Okay, cool. And then the power play, again, we're using our guys with X factors, but unfortunately, we don't really have any forwards with X factors anymore because Draper, Ramsey, and Yarventi are all on the 4th line for the NHL team right now, right? So there it is, ladies and gentlemen. We have gone through it all. We have checked the settings. Let us get at least 1 month of simulating along with the real-time simulation of the very first game of the regular season. Just to give you guys on YouTube a little bit of a sense of how we're playing. I'd like maybe 2 months of simulation. We'll see how it goes. But man, preseason's looking pretty good. 3-1-1. Oh, never mind. 3-2-1. 3-3-1 to end it. Oh, 4-2-1, boys. 4-2-1. All right, so the very first game of the regular season, the St. Louis Blues. It's the very first NHL game for Fontinos and Lavallee. I can't fucking get it right. It's so bad, man. So here we go. Real-time simulation. This is going to replicate what we see in the playoffs. Our head coaches now, I'm hoping that we can keep the puck out of the net a lot better. Juuse Saros last year with our head coaches. Maybe that was the reason. And the very first goal of the game on the power play, Joel Lavallee scores in the first period of his very first NHL game. Way to go, Joel. Way to go, Joel. Oh my God, just like Anisimov last year in their very first game, chipping in with a goal. That's great to see. That's great to see. If he is that kind of simulator where he just shoots the puck, man. Oh my God, a power play specialist. We have 2 really good power play lines as well. A +5 and then a +2. And our +2 is like Tomasino, Tolvanen, McTavish. Like, it's good, man. Brian Russ is going to tie up the game midway through the second with a goal on Askarov. Askarov having a good game so far as well. And here we go. We are into the 3rd period. Come on now. The experience of the Nashville Predators. Forsberg, you got to show them what's good. Power plays for both teams. No, neither team scores, but Jordan Kyrou gets another power play chance. It might have been a double minor or a major, and the St. Louis Blues take a 2-1 lead. 5 minutes left. Power play again for Nashville. They can't score on it. 3-2. Oh, and Justin Falk gets the empty netter. And the Nashville Predators are going to lose their very first game of the season. Joel and the only 2 guys to get points on the team were 2 rookies. Come on now, Anisimov. Come on now. Anisimov's going to have to get used to Kempe and Forsberg on that first line. All right, so let's go a month of simulating here. Yeah, we'll go down to the Colorado Avalanche. We got like 8 games in there, something like that, 7 games. Let's see what we can do. All right, Mason McTavish has been... Oh, for fuck's sake. You've got to be shitting me, man. The second game of the season, I lose my second-line center till January? Fucking hell, man. Oh, my God. Well, there goes trying to see how your team is going to play. That is annoying. That is annoying. Joel Lavallee, time to come up. Lavallee's got 3 goals in 3 games played. He's playing. No, I don't want to stunt his growth. I don't want to stunt his growth. We'll get someone else in there. LaRue, you're getting your chance to fucking shine, buddy. There you go. Maybe I move Draper up instead. Let me move Draper up. Oh, my God. That pisses me off so much, man. You guys don't even understand. That is so damn frustrating. I just wanted to see how the team played. Fucking injury till January. Just like that. Thank God it wasn't one of our young guns. Oh, so frustrating. But we're 4-3-1 to start the season. All right. Might want to go 1 more month just to see what we got going on here. Victor Hedman leading our team in points with 9. What about the first line here? Anisimov, -3, 6 points in 8 games played. He's got to figure out what he's doing with Kempe. Kempe's not having a good start. What about Lavallee? 5 goals in 8 games played, man. He shoots the puck. Fontinos, 4 assists. Yeah. And then the second line now. Well, Draper, what are you doing? -3. Oh, this has put our team into This has put our team into hell right away. Kovalev not getting any points. All right, let me go one more month. Let me go one more month here, ladies and gentlemen. Hopefully one more month or one more injury, just to see what kind of stats we got, see what our record looks like, and then we can make that decision from there. I can't, 3 in a row. I can't believe we lost 4 in a row. 5 in a row. Fucking hell, man. I can't believe we lost McTavish for that long. Unbelievable. Like, that's our second line center, and now we're just going to start losing games. I had such high hopes for this season. I thought we were going to, I'm just going to continue. I don't care. Hickey, I'll get you into the next video. I'm pissed right now. Oh, yeah. 5-10-1. There you go. Oh, yeah. Just keep losing. Just keep losing. Plus 5s everywhere. Holy crap, man. Unbelievable. All right. 8-12-1 to start the year. Got to figure out what it is. But again, we can have another top pick. The injury. Why? Why do you have to happen like that? My God. Anisimov. All right, there you go, Anisimov. That's looking better. 18 points in 21 games played. They've just got to work it out. Kempe, you just got to figure it out. Forsberg, you're having a good season as well. Tolvanen, -7. So I've got to get Draper off that line, -8. Draper's not getting it done on that line. All right, so that's one thing that we figured out. He's not getting it done. Tomasino, -8. I might have to get Lavallee on that second line now. 12 goals, no assists. Holy shit, Joel. Pass the puck. You fucking hog. Holy shit. This guy does not pass it at all. He's perfect. Fontinos, 11 assists. I mean, they're doing their job. I have no problem with them. And then my, hang on a second. Let me go back to Askarov. Hang on. Defensively, Kovalev. Kovalev is only a -1 with 2 points. -3. Yeah, I'm not going to blame them. Goaltender, Askarov. Fucking, I just can't get goaltending. I don't understand it, man. I don't get it. Let me take a look at some of the individual stats and see how we're playing on the power play and the penalty kill. See if we can make some changes there. Should have got Panarin. The whole season, it's the power. I hate the injury. The injury just screwed me over. It's like, man, look at the Blackhawks scoring goals per game. So we're not scoring enough goals. All right. Goals against per game. We're allowing the most goals against in our whole division. Power play percentage, we're killing it. So our 5v5 offense is horrible. And our penalty kill could be better. So I wonder if Ramsey and Draper, even though they have +5, if it's not good enough to be on the first line penalty kill, we might want to move that down to the second line penalty kill. All right, ladies and gentlemen, so YouTube, you let me know what you think. A lot of different things here, but I have my eyes on making the playoffs in this year, and this start to the season has me flustered big time. McTavish going down for that. Oh, it's such a bad loss, man. Last year we lost Tolvanen. This year we're losing McTavish. The injuries are killing us. So let me know what you guys think. It's a big one, and I will see you guys next time.